Back live on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show. Let's go back to the Gilly Crane hotline right now as Gary Clark, the play-by-play voice for the York Dragons, joins us on the phone. York gets a big win tonight. They hand Oneida their first loss of the year. Gary, congratulations.
Hey, this is a great night, Dennis. I'll tell you this one. Much lower scoring than last week's. I said after last week's track meet, I guess you could call it, this week had less scoring than a Star Wars convention.
It looked like that, when Oneida comes in, a kind of almost a backyard rival right there. They're not too far away from you on one of those little back roads, but a good program, a solid program. You guys got on them early, didn't you?
Yeah, York got out early, and York's defense just was smothering tonight. They only allowed 116 yards total for Oneida. Oneida did not have a yard passing the ball tonight. They did not have a completion all night. They only got 6 passes off. They tried to attempt more than that, but York was in the backfield, and they were hitting them pretty good, and they just didn't have time to throw the ball.
I understand that York had 379 yards of total offense on the night. Big night for the Dragons.
Yeah, it was. It was a big night. There was no breakout stars. It was everybody contributing tonight. They had several players with a lot of yards tonight. Everybody playing really well. Their defense was hitting hard. I haven't seen this hard of hitting since Conor McGregor cleaned Floyd Mayweather's gloves for him a few weeks ago.
Cleaned his gloves, huh?
Yeah, with his face.
Oh, okay. With that scruffy beard?
Yeah.
He's a widery one. Gary, talk about some of the stars besides the it sounds like the defensive line and linebackers were big stars tonight for York.
Oh, yeah, they played really well. I mean, like I said, Oneida had only 39 yards in the first half. Their lone score came with 50 seconds to go, and York with some of their younger kids in. They were able to punch it in, but York got 132 yards from Ethan Probst, and then everybody else was just about the same, between about 50 to 30 yards apiece. They were all the same, so it was just a great night by the entire York offense.
We're talking to Gary Clark with WDEB, one of our network partners in Jamestown, as York defeats Oneida tonight. Dennis Weaver and Eric Keith.
That's me.
On the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show.
It's Upperman next week. How is this a bitter rivalry in the region?
Yeah, it has grown to be one of the biggest rivals that York has. I mean, especially in football, I would say Upperman and Smith County right there together. Maybe Upperman just a little bit more than Smith County. So it's a big rivalry game for York.
Well, good luck in your preparations for that, and we hope that you keep this thing rolling. A good bounce back win.
Yeah, it was a great win. Of course, this next week is our last home game. We go on the road for the last 4 games, so it's a big one coming up Friday. A win over Upperman pretty much seals us a playoff spot before we go on the road.
That would be something spectacular. Hope that you get it done. Okay.
We hope so too.
All right, Gary. We appreciate it as always.
I've got some Celine. I do have some Celine Dion tickets on sale.
Do you do?
Yeah, we're never going to use those.
Yeah, I really don't want them. Sorry. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
See you.
All right. It's Gary Clark, WDEB.